Hi, today I'm here with Lesson 98 from A Course in Miracles. Lesson 98 is, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. So I'm going to put this on my lap so I can see it. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you're having a nice day so far. I've been away for probably a week. Down at the beach with my family, and I'm back and just wanted to get back in the daily routine of practicing. So today's lesson again is, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Today is a day of special dedication. We take a stand on but one side today. We side with truth and let illusions go. We will not vacillate between the two, but take a firm position with the one. We dedicate ourselves to truth today and to salvation as God planned it to be. We will not argue it as something else. We will not seek for it where it is not. In gladness we accept it as it is and take the part assigned to us by God. How happy to be certain. All our doubts we lay aside today and take our stand with certainty of purpose and with thanks that doubt is gone and surety has come. We have a mighty purpose to fulfill and have been given everything we need with which to reach the goal. Not one mistake stands in our way, for we have been absolved from errors. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes. I'll just feel that. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes. Just maybe close your eyes and feel that. All our sins are washed away by realizing they were but mistakes. The guiltless have no fear, for they are safe and recognize their safety. They do not appeal to magic, nor invent escapes from fancied threats without reality. They rest in quiet certainty that they will do what it is given them to do. They do not doubt their own ability because they know their function will be filled completely in the perfect time and place. I'm going to read that again. They rest in quiet certainty that they will do what is given them to do. They do not doubt their own ability because they know their function will be filled completely in the perfect time and place. They took the stand which we will take today, that we may share their certainty and thus increase it by accepting it ourselves. They will be with us. All who took the stand we take today will gladly offer us all that they learned and every gain they made. Those still uncertain too will join with us, and borrowing our certainty will make it stronger still, while those as yet unborn will hear the call we heard and answer it when they have come to make their choice again. We do not choose but for ourselves today. Is it not worth 5 minutes of your time each hour to be able to accept the happiness that God has given you? Is it not worth 5 minutes hourly to recognize your special function here? Is not 5 minutes but a small request to make in terms of gaining a reward so great it has no measure? You've made 1,000 losing bargains at the least. Here is an offer guaranteeing you your full release from pain of every kind and joy the world does not contain. You can exchange a little of your time for peace of mind and certainty of purpose with the promise of complete success. And since time has no meaning, you are being asked for nothing in return for everything. Here is a bargain that you cannot lose, and what you gain is limitless indeed. Each hour today, give him your tiny gift of but 5 minutes. He will give the words you use in practicing today's idea the deep conviction and the certainty you lack. His words will join with yours and make each repetition of today's idea a total dedication made in faith as perfect and as sure as His in you. His confidence in you will bring the light to all the words you say, and you will go beyond their sound to what they really mean. Today you practice with Him as you say, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. In each 5 minutes you spend with Him, He will accept your words and give them back to you, all bright with faith and confidence so strong and steady they will light the world with hope and gladness. Do not lose one chance to be the glad receiver of His gifts, that you may give them to the world today. Give Him the words, and He will do the rest. He will enable you to understand your special function. He will open up the way to happiness, and peace and trust will be His gifts, His answer to your words. He will respond with all His faith and joy and certainty that what you say is true. And you will have conviction then of Him who knows the function that you have on earth as well as heaven. He will be with you each practice period you share with Him, exchanging every instant of the time you offer Him for timelessness and peace. Throughout the hour, let your time be spent in happy preparation for the next 5 minutes you will spend again with Him. Repeat today's idea often while you wait for the glad time to come to you again. Repeat it often, and do not forget, each time you do so, you've let your mind be readied for the happy time to come. And when the hour goes and He is there once more to spend a little time with you, be thankful and lay down all earthly tasks, all little thoughts and limited ideas, and spend a happy time again with Him. Tell Him once more that you accept the part that He would have you take and help you fill, and He will make you sure you want this choice, which He has made with you and you with Him. So we're going to just practice for 5 minutes, closing our eyes with this idea. If you'd like to join me, I'm just going to close my eyes. Maybe stretch a little bit, my shoulders up, breathe in, and then breathe out and drop my shoulders. Let me do that again. Breathe in, lifting the shoulders, and breathe out, just dropping them. And then just sitting with this idea here, I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. Just remembering that all who took the stand we take today will gladly offer us all that they learned and every gain they made. So all who have taken the stand of standing with God's plan for salvation and accepting our part in it, I am accepting my part in God's plan for salvation. All those who have accepted it are standing with us now, surrounding us, joining us in this energy of being one with truth, with hope, and with the plan God has in store for everyone in creation. And we're standing with that plan. We're choosing for it in this moment, knowing that our voice, our words will be joined by the one and we're giving this day to God. We're giving this time to God. And we know God is with us now. And God chooses to be with those who choose Him. And we say, we know that you're here, and my words are joined with yours, God. My love is expanded and held with your love. And I'm going to sit quietly and just listen with with this phrase again. I accept my part. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. And notice any thoughts that are coming, any feelings as you choose to be with the truth and to choose for God and God's plan for salvation. And any ideas or things that you have, you can hand, things you're undecided about, you can just show them, hand them to God. Or bring them to your heart and say, I leave this here. I accept your plan. And I will hand this over to you. And let you take it and decide what the purpose of this or that is for. Maybe you feel yourself lifted and carried and held by something that's you, but also much bigger than you. And giving yourself over to the bigger part of you, to that bigger you that's all of these other beings and ones who have chosen for this before us. And just feel them all wrap their arms around us in love and peace and joy. Knowing your experience is perfect just as it is. The messages you're receiving are perfect. And your stand with God is perfect. In the end, you have to choose. You choose to join or not to join. And you're choosing to join God and His plan. There's no in between, it's just a choice. And in that joining, we hand over all of our decisions, all of our plans, all of our control. We just hand it over. And sometimes I picture giving something I'm working on to God. I just hand it, I visualize handing this to my heart, to like an opening in my heart, and I say, here, this is for God. I'm going to leave it here. You inspire me and show me and tell me as I need to know what to do with this. And then I let go of the fear and the control and the worry. And I'm going to close there and just saying the words one more time. I will accept my part in God's plan for salvation. If you'd like to softly open your eyes when you're ready, just maybe moving your toes, your fingers, feeling, the air on your face, your arms, and the presence in the room, and the love in your heart. And just with gratitude, I say thank you for joining me in this practice. It's so nice to come, sit down, and I wish everyone a beautiful day ahead. Thank you again. Take care.